Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Cold Steel 4 and we are at the end of Ursula Road because I think we are very close to entering the medical college and I think we shall start with that today, or... No, I was thinking, should we fight an enemy first before we do that? No, I think I will just go straight to St. Ursula's, why not? The beautiful St. Ursula. Just as I had imagined. St. Ursula Medical College. Ooh, and the bus. This hospital is way more impressive than I had imagined it. Yeah, and it's not just a building. The doctors here are the best of the best. Patients with complicated illnesses and injuries come from all over for treatment. They're receiving funding from Ramifaria, aren't they? The doctors here took such great care of Sharon last time. It would be nice if I could thank them in person. There doesn't seem to be many people as far as I can see. Well, the security is a joke in this place. I thought the military and political types were supposed to be coming in and out of here. Well, I imagine they keep those particular patients behind closed doors. Well, I can't get through to Valerie. Perhaps he's in a place with no signal. In that case, we have no choice but to search the premises. Try to be careful as we walk around. We don't want to attract attention. Okay, let's go. Well, knowing us, we want to talk to everyone anyway, so it doesn't really matter if we have to search the entire place. Hello there, this is St. Ursula Medical College Hospital. The name's a bit of a mouthful, so people just call it St. Ursula Hospital. Wait, Juno? Is that you? Long time no see, Tony. Is this the acquaintance of yours? Oh yeah, he helped me out when Ken and Nana were running a really high fever. Indeed, that was before you joined the police academy. Ken and Nana calmed down with the same bug together. Juno was on her own and brought them both to the hospital. Neither Mom or Dad were home at the time. I didn't have much of a choice. I can imagine just how that little scene played out. Anyway, it's great to see you again. You're here to see someone? So I'll let you get on with it. It's great to see you looking well, Yuna. It seems you're here to see someone, so I won't keep you. Thank you for that consideration. Oh, I've come to see a colleague. He took a really nasty fall head first down the stairs and came in for a checkup. He's been pulling some crazy overtime hours night in, night out. Guess it finally caught up with the poor guy. It definitely did. Oh, it's easy to get depressed just lying in a hospital room all day. Dr. Michaud recommends that patients get out in the sun whenever they can. He was right. I really perked up after some fresh air. I've been trying to get outside every day now, and it's been doing me a world of good. That doctor really knows his stuff. He does, doesn't he? Alright, let's see here. No fishing spot? Really? Oh, it's also such a good fishing place. Luke just started this year. He passed his med school entrance exam with flying colors, so there's no question about his talent. But he seems to have been in a slump lately. He comes to me for advice sometimes. For all the hard work he's putting in, I've got to double down as much as I can. I still have a lot to learn to be able to save many lives. Well, if you actually are a decent doctor, you never stop learning. Cause there's always new techniques being developed, new ways of going about curing people. Yeah, it's an ongoing process.
Oh, is this some sort of cafeteria?
Oh, it definitely is.
It's both for visitors and hospital staff. They even have rooms for people to stay overnight.
Yeah, and those rooms are here downstairs. Oh, well, then you can reach the dormitory by going to the second floor. We have a lot of empty rooms now, so many have been transferred to the convalescent home or become field medics. But it seems they weren't allowed to take everything with them. There's still many personal belongings laying around. Cleaning it all up wasn't an easy job, but I've kept all the rooms and the stuff inside squeaky clean. It would be much of a welcome if they came back to a dusty room after all. True. Ooh, this is different. It used to be a hallway and 2 rooms. I'll take it though. No hidden books here. This must be one of Crossbell's hidden gems. The review says not only nutritious but also delicious. Now that I've had my checkup, I think I'll give it a try. This must be one of Crossbell's hidden gems. Yes, it is. Oh, welcome to Lectier. This is mostly a place for the medical staff to stay, but we also serve visitors as well. We also have a wide variety of wares available for purchase, so please take a good look around. First, learn the meals. You try to recommend a dish. Memorize the XL hashed rice. What else? Not a lot of money, but we're getting there. Medical gloves. We can literally afford one. Bell scopes will still be good. Yeah, this will put us back a little bit. 5 would be a bit much. Don't think I have the money for that at the moment. Are you here to visit a friend? The pages are always happy to have visitors, and please do your best to be kind and raise their spirits. Oh, I will definitely try. Let's see if everything is still connected to one another. Ooh. Extra room? This is a staff dormitory. Oh yes, one side is for males, one will go up for females. Well, we need to go there if we want to cross over.
What a picturesque view.
Ah.
Ain't bad at all.
This spot's pretty popular for patients who want some fresh air.
So basically they scaled it down a little bit, which I'm fine with. Just knowing how it looked like and now seeing it like this, it comes over a little bit weird. I pounced on this place as soon as I heard one of the cleaning staff retired. I scored an interview and the job in no time flat. I've seen my share of embarrassment, so I owe this hospital for getting me back on track. I really need this job. Gable. Wasn't it Noble that was just basically put here to stay out of the way? And then just ran off? Still, it's a bit odd they chose to build a convalescent home so close to America Village. They won't say this publicly, but it's probably a facility to transport severely injured troops. The Governor General doesn't miss a tick. I think it is him, isn't it? Isn't that janitor representative Gabe? It is. Yeah, ex-representative now, I guess. He was an avid proponent for Erebonian back in the day. But no one's seen hide nor hair of him since he beat those charges of tax evasion. I can't believe he wound up pushing a broom around for a living. Hey, it's not a bad way of living if that's all you're able to do. It's a decent and honest job, that's for sure. If you investigate this building, the main story will proceed. Not yet, thank you for warning me. Because there might be other stuff for us to do here. So we want to check the rest of the hospital out first. Just drinks? Yes. They look like private hospital rooms. It's probably best not to enter. Well, in all honesty, back in the days we didn't care. We just entered to see who's in there. Probably the same kind of vending machines. I was at a piano recital when all of a sudden my left hand just stopped working. The doctor said I got localized paralysis from some kind of virus. Whenever I felt down about it, Linda would draw a keyword on a piece of paper and practice with me. And then we talk about my favorite radio show together, and then I showed her all the fan mail I wrote them, and nowadays no one knows where Linda is at all. It's a lot lonelier around here without her, but I won't give up on playing the piano, no matter what. I just gotta keep practicing. So it's been a while, isn't it? Cause she went to the branch campus first before she went missing. Oh, I can't believe it. I've never been ill once in my life, and now I'm in the hospital with a broken bone. It was a lot more vibrant and spry back in my day. I'll have you know, still look at me now. I guess that's just the way the cookie or her bones crumble, huh? Oh, may as well live it up while I'm here and dress myself up all nice. Maybe settle in with a good book or two. I'm just waiting on my husband to bring the things I asked for him. Alright, check up on the rest. Ooh, Jenna. Well, I haven't been able to get in contact with Linda. No one even seems to know where she is. From what I heard, she's in the capital on the day of the incident. Still, for all my fretting, I really do believe she'll make it back to us safely. All I can do in the meantime is wait. Linda's gone missing? Add that to the list of people to worry about. Yeah, I'm guessing once we find Rean, we'll find the rest eventually too. Oh, I took a bit of a tumble in the hallway, but this nurse in training helped me right back up. At first glance, he seemed more like the standoffish, unapproachable type. But seeing how worried she was about me, I could tell how genuine her compassion was. Wow, sounds like they've got a pretty promising new hire on staff, huh? That said, his first impression seemed very applicable to Valerie. So it could be, we just have to find her, isn't it? The staff room, there always used to be at least someone in here. Now they're all busy working. Which they should be doing as nurses, but yeah, just paint a picture on how busy it can be. Oh, I saw Ilya going through her rehabilitation while she was still in the hospital. She was so harsh on herself, it was kinda scary. The fan will me rooting for her recovery, but at the same time, I don't want her to overdo it. True, because if you're recovering, if you overdo it, it will just set you back for a couple of more months. Take your time and you'll get there. Oh, time for lunch, Mr. Benson. Here you are. Is there anything other than eggs on the menu? Oh, what do you mean? You're malnourished and there's nothing more nutritious out there than eggs. Go on, dig in. No need to be shy. Someone please tell me this is just some sick prank or something. Mr. Benson has been diagnosed with a nutritional deficiency, so I prepared a special diet for him. We can't snack on patient care just because we're short on staff. True professionals get the job done, no matter what the situation. That's what Cecile always says. If Cecile says it, I'm sure it's right. Let's see. According to your latest physical, the fractures in your tibia are healing up quite nicely. We'll get your orthopedic cast off for you. Are you sure you won't consider rehabilitation? It'll help expedite the convalescence phase. What? You trying to think make me feel stupid with your smart-ass doctory mumbo-jumbo? There's only one gal out there I answer to, and you're not the boss of me, old man. Not that I have any right to show my ugly muck back home anymore. And the only place I got left in the world is this bad, damn it. Not again. What's gotten him down this time? I want to see his face. Who are you? Nope, he's definitely hidden. What? What do you want now, huh? I got no one left to go anymore. Just let me alone already. I'm sorry, it's taken me so long to visit. Oh, it's fine. I know that the work you're doing is important. Thanks for understanding. So, how are you doing? I remember you saying before you were still feeling quite a bit of pain. Well, about that. They said that I could be discharged as soon as tomorrow. Really? Oh, thank Ideas, what a relief. It all worked out. Thank you, Ideas. Looked like praying every day paid off after all. Oh, this husband of mine, such a drama queen. Oh, definitely seems like one, that's for sure. Can we go further down? Oh. I guess that's a yes. Well, I just started my residency this year. I thought my name would look pretty nice with an MD after all, so I applied for med school. Totally walk in the park. I thought I'd end up a doctor in no time. Emphasis on thought. Every day it's more books to study, more reports to write. It never stops. I'm just so behind on everything. But Bishop? He's just as diligent and focused as he was the day we met. And this might sound silly, but that kind of work ethic is almost cool in a way. For other doctors that are learning, definitely. This way leads to the surgical department, which this time we're not allowed to. Phew. The train got me here just in time to make my rounds. It turns out riding the bus here all the way from home takes longer than you think. And that's sad. Lythan should start his shift soon. I hope he didn't oversleep or anything. Yeah, then he might be late. This way leads to the internal medicine department, which again, we're not allowed to. Oh, I have to travel to the hospital twice a week from Crossbell. Now just hop on the train, it hardly takes any time at all. It's been a real lifesaver, literally. Yeah, I think it's a great idea to have a regular bus schedule. Well, every time that convalescent home near America was built, the doctors here have been busier than ever. I guess that must be short on people now, with all the staff they transferred over there. Oh, it's you guys! I was riding laps with our Ace, Wonder, earlier on. He's gotten so weak from hunger that he ended up falling off his horse. I knew he was hungry, heck, he's always hungry, but I never thought he'd just up and pass out on horseback. If only I just listened to him, then maybe none of this would have happened. Oh, right. Wonder's being checked up on as we speak, so I can't concentrate on anything else right now. Could I ask you to help us look after horses again in the meantime? It'll be a great help. We would be happy to. You and the others borrowed horses from Nine's riding club. You can now ride horses along the highway. Yes. Always nice to have options.
Ah, this must be the reception desk.
Yeah. Usually this room is full of people here to visit.
Well, if it isn't Yuna, look at you, all big and grown. Lan, I haven't seen you since right before I joined the police academy. There's so much to catch up on, but before that, there's something in particular I have to ask you. We're looking for this girl named Valerie. Any idea where she might be? Valerie? Well, she was just here actually. Though, unfortunately, I'm not really sure where she's gone off since then. I see. Well, thanks anyway. Oh, sorry again. Our VIP patients got us to run all of our feet, and the whole hospital's been in a frenzy preparing for the surgery. I'd assume Valerie's probably helping out wherever she can right now. That is understandable, but who is this VIP patient you're referring to? Nope, you won't hear from me, sorry. Well, I guess you're not at liberty to reveal personal information. How curious. But first thing first, we need to find Valerie. Let's try looking around the hospital some more. Let's do that. Oh, a longer hospital stay means more time for me to people watch. I come across all kinds of interesting folk that way. For instance, Ilya getting hospitalized was the perfect chance to meet the rest of Arkasil too. I can't wait to see what celebrities I'll end up running into next. There's this stabbing pain in my chest. I hope I can get a doctor to look at me soon. I was supposed to go to the conscription office today, but I woke up this morning with a terrible pain in my stomach. Oh, I guess I'll have to tell them I can't make it. I'm not faking it. Just so you know. Cross my heart and hope to... Well, he might be faking it a little bit, really. Just to try to get out of the conscription. Which some part of me tells me Yeah, I get that, but the other side... Oh, I brought a change of clothes for my old lady today. And walking all the way to the train station from East Street sure does a number on my old bones. Dressing up all fancy isn't going to make you young again. Beats me why she goes through all this trouble. Mind you, she always has been a difficult one. That is surely true. Oh, welcome to St. Ursula Medical College and Hospital. As Samaria's leading hospital, we pride ourselves as the forefront of medical science across the continent. Unfortunately, half of our staff and inpatients have been transferred to the convalescent home by America Village. To make matters worse, a number of our physicians have become field medics at the government's request. I can't deny that we're short on hands, but rest assured, your waiting time to be seen has not been affected. That is what you say, but I'm sure there's some delay in it. Well, we received a request from the Governor General's office. They're looking for us to provide them with field medics. Some of the doctors have already set off on their behest. I don't like the thought of it at all, but I suppose Ursula does sound has some of the most talented physicians of our time. It only makes sense that the Empire would want them onto the front lines. But again, should they? Because I'm sure they can do things in the camps as well to help people that are injured that don't necessarily need to be ripped off from the street just because they can. Molding combat, medic. It's goodbye doctor's office and hello field hospital. Then it's nothing but corpsmen all over, treating wounded left and right, each one under your supervision and direction. I understand the necessity, I do, but the emotional toll, it's unimaginable. Alright, that's it. What do we else need here? That will probably lead up. Okay, here. We've definitely been here. Okay, I think we've seen everything, right? Because I think we went there too. I think we came down with the elevator. Okay. Still a few people here though. All the ones we talked about too. I think it is. Alright, so we need to get all the way to the top of the building, because there was a location we couldn't investigate because it would progress the main story. So that's the one that I'm interested in. I wonder. Anything else we can still do here before we go? If you investigate this building, the main story will proceed. Investigate the building. Oh, there's another building here. Do you know what it might be, Yuna? Oh, I'm pretty sure this is the Medical College Research Building. I mean, I've never been inside before, but still. Oh, so is that where Valerie is? It seems likely, so let's go and see. Uh-oh. That's not good. What? Look at that. Governor General Rufus Alberea. Are these the VIPs? Guess Cosmo's Governor General decided to roll up for a visit. Oh hell, why be so polite? We're looking right at the ringleader of those Ironbloods. Indeed, he's their primary member and certainly has a lot of weight to throw around. There must be an Imperial Defense Force member beside him, or, more accurately, a member of his own personal security detail. And the man with them is? Yes, we remember. Oh, that old guy is seriously jacked. He barely fits in that uniform. Oh, that's the commander of the Imperial Army, General Van Dyke. Though until 2 years ago, he was the principal of Thor's military academy. What? Really? I heard he had returned to the Imperial Army, but...
It was of no small relief to me to hear the news of His Majesty's waking.
Ooh, His Majesty. Definitely the VIP they were talking about.
It is still too soon for us to breathe easy, of course, but I am glad all the same.
Indeed. His Majesty's doctors are working as hard as they can, but even with the most advanced medical care, the situation is dire.
I wish there was more we could do. But I suppose the rest is in Adios's hands, though perhaps we should at least visit him. That may put my mind at ease.
Very well. Then allow me to escort you to the VIP ward.
Wait, they're coming our way. This isn't good. We need to hide.
There you are.
This way, all of you.
Valerie and Celine? Nope. Valerie and Grace. Grace? Wait, isn't that... Class 9 Military Finance, Valerie. Oh, that's quite a look, Valerie.
We can talk later. Just come with me. If you don't want to be found, that is.
After that, Valerie led Yuna and the others to another location, and they hid themselves away in a rarely visited corner of the hospital. Phew. Thanks for the bailout, Valerie. We knew you'd be able to find you somewhere around here, but... didn't expect you to get all nursed naughty on us in the process. Alright. Keep it in your pants. The staff here let me hide out with them the second I mentioned Linda. I figured I might as well fill in for her while she's still missing, that's all. I see. That makes sense. Linda. Hopefully we can find her again soon, safe and sound. Well, not to break the mood, but thanks for helping me out of the jam too. The Governor General's got all his cronies keeping an eye on me. Wouldn't do me any good, any favors being found out now. Funny surprise running into you here though, Grace. I presume you came here via train or bus. Are you here to chase after one of your aforementioned scoops? Well, I guess you could put it that way. But after seeing who else showed up around here, I'd say I've got a pretty good lead. You mean Governor General Rufus and General Van Dyke? I guess it doesn't get any more VIP than those two, huh? But why would they come to a hospital in Crossville instead of the one in the Empire itself? Oh, though both of them must have only just arrived by airship from Corellia Fortress. And they made a beeline straight for St. Ursula. Something must be afoot. They're here to visit a patient. One who finally woke up a few days ago. Someone very important to them. But not just to them, to the entire Erebonian Empire, and that's no exaggeration. Well, someone important to the Empire. It couldn't be.
Oh, you found them. Good work, Valerie.
I knew she would show up at some point. Oh, not a problem, Chief Nurse. Cecile? Oh, long time no see. Frantic as always, aren't you? Cecile Newis.
Oh, you know me. Still, it's so wonderful to see the two of you again. And to the rest of Class 7. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm Cecile Noyes, the chief nurse on staff here. I've heard all about you from Valerie and Lloyd.
You know the special support section then? Right, she kinda like Lloyd's big sister in a way. The two of us are neighbors. We thought you'd gone to the convalescent home Illy was transferred to. I've been considering it, but Ilya ended up making the decision for me. Don't worry, I can finish up rehab just fine on my own. And there's another patient who needs you much more than I do right now. She was really quite insistent. Oh, they don't call her the fervent dancer for nothing. Oh, that's Ilya for you. Graceful as a swan, stubborn as a mule. So, about this other patient, I'm guessing the rumors were true? Oh yes, they are. As a matter of fact, he asked me to show you to him once you arrived. Which I'll be perfectly happy to do after the Supreme Commander and Governor General are gone. So how does that sound? Well... it sounds great to me. Lead the way, babe. Yeah. I think for Ash's own mental state, he needs to confront the Emperor. He shot him after all. He set everything in motion. At least he needs to see him eye to eye. Saying goodbye as they go back to work? Not even noticing how close we were to them. Or did they? May we come in?
Enter.
So it's true. Emperor Eugen III.
My sincerest welcome to you, Class VII of Thor's Military Academy. You'll have to forgive my being underdressed, given this is a reunion of sorts.
Your Majesty. So you were here in Crossbell all along. We'd heard you still hadn't woken up from your coma. It's a blessing to see that it isn't the case. What a relief. I've never been so happy to be proven wrong.
Yes. I'm grateful that Adios granted me the opportunity to meet with you again.
I wouldn't normally allow visitors for a patient in his condition, but as this is a special case, you've got 10 minutes. Nurse Newes, if anything happens, come fetch me at once. Oh, yes, Dr. Sayland. What's her deal? Well, we can safely assume she's a doctor. The name Sayland sounds familiar, but let's worry about that later. It's wonderful to see how well you've recovered, Emperor Eugen. Oh, Princess Elvin will be delighted to hear the good news.
Yes, although as you can see, it hasn't been an easy journey. I've been briefed on the majority of what occurred while I was unconscious, about the start of the Great Twilight, about the death of my son, and the coming war with Calvard. No, the coming of our very end. Even knowing of its approach, I regret that I must leave this mess to you young men and women to resolve. As the Emperor of Erebonia, I formally apologize.
But please, there's no need to. Wait, what do you mean by that? You're saying you were aware of all this was going to happen beforehand?
Correct. So it is written in the Black Records, passed down from one generation of the Imperial family to the next.
Father Thomas told us about them before, and I believe Instructor Rean was collecting them as well.
Yes. The records provide a rough chronicle of everything leading up to the Great Twilight. The Empire's dark history. Stories of the Divine Knights and the Dark Dragon. It also prophesies that a sacrifice would be made, and the path to the Graal would open.
I'm sorry. If only I had been stronger. None of this would have happened. Hey, don't beat yourself up over it. Ash.
You are not to blame, Ash. The sin is not yours to bear. This has all been brought about by the Empire's curse. By that measure, both you and I are the same. What matters now is what follows. Until now, everything has gone according to the Chancellor and the Gnome's plan. But the Black Records stop where the Great Twilight begins.
So that means the outcome is still unwritten. So we can change it.
What happens next is a tale yet unwritten. There still remain paths that not even they could have foreseen. Including the path you've chosen, Lady Mildine.
Oh. So you're already aware. What is that?
A document containing the whole truth as I am aware of it. The same truth I shared with your instructor. I am giving it to you, in the hopes that you may find the third path that Olivert sought. When you have reunited with your instructor, find your own.
Your Majesty. Hey. He's fallen asleep. Well, considering he just had been recovering from 3 shots to the chest, yeah, it's gonna take a while. It seems he's fallen asleep. He must have really pushed himself. Well, I call for Dr. Sayland. A third path. A no visitor notice was then placed on the door of Emperor Eugen's hospital room. June and the others returned to the nurse's station with Dr. Sayland soon afterwards. Oh, there's shrapnel in his heart? Oh, that's right. He really should be resting right now, but they're insisting that we operate as soon as possible. Well, we were initially called to the capital, but due to the scale of the surgery, we've had him transferred here. And the operation will happen within 2 weeks' time. Considering his current condition, we estimate the success rate by just shy of 30%. Yet, despite this pain, he still found the strength to speak with us. Who you trying to fool? Acting all tough and... Ash. Oh, that reminds me. What did the letter say? Oh, it's mostly about the Black Records and the Curse of Erebonia. We already heard bits and pieces about it before, but I think it's all starting to come together thanks to this. The Curse of Erebonia. The annexation of North Embria is just another sequence and consequence of it. But newsworthy as this all is, we can't just put out an article about it. See, the Emperor's stay here was become something of an open secret. We cover a story like that and we'll get slammed by the censors, or worse, shut out on the streets. I see. But at least we are beginning to see the bigger picture here. Every one of those events is driving us closer and closer towards war. Nurse Cecile, do you have a moment? I wonder what this could be. Excuse me a second. I thought you'd left already.
The Governor General has, yes. However, I realized I had one last matter to see to.
I told you he noticed us here. So we're already wondering whether or not we would get confirmation of that.
I will be perfectly frank. Will you allow me to speak with Class VII?
He's not stupid. Definitely not. The man from earlier. I thought that voice sounded familiar. He must have realized we were here. You can let him in, Cecile. Really? Are you sure about this? Of course. We shouldn't have anything to worry about. Very well. Right this way, sir.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, new Class 7. I do hope you'll forgive me for barging in like this. And if it isn't some of the old Class 7, my, how you've grown.
Oh, it's been too long, Principal Van Dyke. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. We've heard much about you.
Come now, there's no need to be so nervous. I've wanted to meet all of you for quite some time. You all have fire in your eyes. That's good. You remind me of young Schwarzer when he was a student. It's truly a shame he could not be here with us.
Well, he'll be here eventually, I'm sure of it. Well, damn, someone's well informed. You were with the Governor General earlier. You're the one in charge of the war with Calvert, so perhaps you know.
Unfortunately, I have no idea where he is. My role pertains solely to events on the surface, as per the orders of Chancellor Gileath Osborne.
The war with Calvert is now completely inevitable. And behind that is a 1,000-year-old curse on the Empire. But despite all of this, you're prepared to fulfill your duty?
I am. Such is what it means to be a soldier. Even if the coming war consumes the entire continent, even if it consumes the entire world, a soldier puts everything on the line for his country. Generals Craig and Vander hold the same convictions.
Uncle. That may be what drives a soldier. But we'll show you that Class 7 is different. It's just like His Majesty said, we'll find our own path. I may not know where it leads, but I'm sure it starts with finding Instructor Rean. All we can do is have faith in ourselves and move forward, as Class 7 and as the students of Thors. Exactly, we're not the type to be so easily dissuaded. Every step we take bears the hopes of His Majesty and all of our friends behind it. I am certain those hopes will lead us to him. He's more than just the Ashen Chevalier to us. He'll always be a member and instructor of Class 7. Honestly, it's a total crapshoot whether or not this will actually get us anywhere. But if we do manage to get Schwarzer back, you can bet your ass we're not just leaving things to him afterwards. That load is all of ours to bear. We're fighting us way through this shitstorm, and we're doing it together. And well, would you look at that? As you can see it on their faces, they mean it, every single word. Oh, now that you know, General, no. Principal Van Dyke, just right here is the heart of Class 7.
3 years ago, the Prince came to me with an idea. A seed from which Class 7 would grow. But for it to have grown so determined, resilient, and strong, it has exceeded all my expectations. Speaking to you today has reminded me of that, and I am truly grateful. Members of Class 7, I implore you to find Schwarzer. I am sure you can save him, and together find this new path.
Right. Afterwards, General Van Dyke left the hospital. Grace followed soon after, returning to the city. The group then prepared to set off and resume their tasks. Well, that went on far longer than expected, but I suppose it's no time wasted, so long as you found it worth the while. In any case, I have a lot of work I need to get back to. Right, we won't keep you any longer. Thanks again. And good luck with the operation. Not that you need it, hear it from me. Ash. As a matter of fact, I don't. A medical professional never gives up, no matter how distant the hope. We'll do whatever we can. Now then, I wish you all the best. Wow. Now that's a doctor who's got it all. Well, the other nurse and I will be assisting Dr. Salem in any way we can. So don't worry about the operation, we'll make sure that he pulls through. Yeah, thanks. We'll leave him in your capable hands. Now then, shall we get back to work ourselves? Our next order of business is visiting the wetlands. Agreed. The area is flush with blue pleroma grass, making our best candidate for the singularity at present. If there were any place around here that screamed singularity, that would probably be it. Be careful, guys. I'll stand behind to gather information, same as Louise and the others. Make sure you and the others don't get too much trouble from me, okay? Oh, you got it. New or old, we're all still part of Class 7 together. Well, the wetlands of Lake Elm should be to the south of the hospital, down Ursula Road. Take care of your journey, okay? Oh, we'll definitely take care. But before we do that, I do want to do a complete rounds of the hospital first before we go, and I think we'll do that at the start of the next episode. So for now, I will leave it here. So I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time, because after the rounds, we're going to go to the wetlands, and who knows, maybe that will lead us to the resort, and maybe we'll see Yuna's dad. Hey, we can hope, we can see, we will see. But until then, bye bye.